Hey everybody, just want to hop on here for a few minutes and just go over everything right now, what you need to know for this week and the next couple weeks through January for SWO 2026. I know we were just there for winter SWO, and it's kind of crazy to think, but it's just a few months away, and there's a lot happening on my end in January that I have to take care of to make sure that we're doing things right, and that everybody's getting a fair shake at a chance to get to go. And so I want to communicate this via video because it's too much to do over text. And if you do it over text, things get lost in translation, and I don't want that to happen. So we're doing things the way that we have always done them, but I'm just trying to make it crystal clear how this process works for everybody. So first and foremost, a lot of you signed up on our Golston Baptist Church planning registration the day you got back from Snowbird last year to sign up for SWO26. If you attended in SWO25 and you've already signed up on that registration, like, you're good. You've got your spot for the most part. You shouldn't have to worry about that. But I'm just starting to look, and I'm adding in my spots for my chaperones, and we're really low on room. We really don't have a lot of space. And so I just want to put this out here for January 1st through January 15th, or January 15th through the middle of the month, which is just a couple days away now. I'm giving anyone who attended Snowbird 2025 in the summer, or if you're a church member at Golston Baptist Church, you faithfully attend at Golston Baptist Church on Sunday mornings. If you fall into one of those two categories and you have not signed up yet, now is your chance to do that. That's how we've done it in the past. Church members and previous summer attenders get first come, first serve on the spots. That's how we've always done it. Nothing new, but just want to let you know, like, that time is coming to a close in the next couple days. And I think there's two of you. If you want to get spots, you need to go ahead and do that now. So with that being said, after that January 15th date, on January 16th through the 31st, that's time for newcomers, folks who did not attend summer SWO 25 or are not church members actively attending at Golston Baptist Church, for them to sign up and grab spots. And we've had several people who are ready, wanting to put their deposit in, and we praise the Lord for that. Our youth group is growing. The Lord's been faithful to us. He's been much better to us than we deserve, and we're just so grateful for that. But I'm just looking at spots, and I don't feel like we're going to have enough room with what we have right now with our 25 spots we've been carrying the past couple of years. So it's really important that if you are a previous SWO 25 attender, or if you are a church member, that you get up with me by January 15th and reserve your spot to cover that, to make sure that you have a place. And then the folks who've already reached out to me on January 16th, I'll reach out to you and let you know if we have any spots left for you to sign up. So what does that mean? The deposits, if you have a spot, I will let you know if you've got your spot for sure on January 16th. But the deposits need to be turned in by January 28th. Those are $100 deposits. I need those by January 28th. And here's why. I have until January 31st to drop spots, to give spots back to Snowbird that we're not going to use. Our church loses $100 on that spot, but if we hold them into February the 1st, starting February the 1st, those spots are ours, and they cost $600 this year. So if I have two empty spots, I'm writing a check off from the church for $1,200, and we don't have that, and we don't want that to happen. We want every spot for Snowbird to be used for their ministry, whether that be us or somebody else. I don't think I'm going to have to drop spots this year. I think I'm going to have to try and add spots. So that's what's next. Hopefully, if we have some folks who are newcomers who are wanting to attend, but we don't have spots, I'm praying that on February the 1st, I'll be able to potentially go and grab one or two spots to make sure we have enough room for everyone. So if you are a newcomer, January the 16th, you text me and say, hey, I'm in, I want to give my deposit. And I say, I'm sorry, we don't have the room. You can put your name on our Golston Baptist Church waiting list. I'll let you know if I'm able to get spots for you on February the 1st or anytime leading up to it. So that's kind of the priority. That's kind of how this works. This is how we've always done it, but just given the nature that we might have to have some folks on a waiting list this year, a little bit deeper than maybe one person, we might have to have several on a waiting list. I just want to kind of tell you that that's how this is going to go. So if you need help with your $100 deposit, shoot me a message and let me know. But the deal is you have to have something turned in. You have to have something given to us so that we can reserve your spot by January the 28th. The $100 deposit is due on January 28th. Next, Snowbird for the summer of 2026 this year, it costs $600. Year one, it was $459. Year two, it was $500. Then it was $525. Then it was $550. And this year, it's $600. Their wait list is so deep for every week all year. They do so many amazing things. They do such a phenomenal job with their ministry. It's worth it, and $1 million more. But it's a lot of money. And so y'all know that in the past, our church has done, you attend this percentage of youth group meetings, you get this amount of money added to your account. So for example, last year, it was $550. That includes your $100 deposit, so you owe $450 left. If you were attending 30% of youth group meetings, then you would get like $250 added to you. This year, this is what we're doing for Snowbird for 2026, given that it keeps getting more expensive, and we want to do everything that we can to partner with you as families to keep the costs down so that you can continue to send your kid to this place that they love to go to. So this is what we've come up with this year for our church. From January 1 until the end of June, if your child attends over 50% of our youth group meetings, so we've had to raise that bar a little bit, over 50% of youth group meetings, then they're going to get somewhere between $250 and $300 added to their account. So if it's $600, you paid the $100 deposit, that puts you at $500. And then if your child attends over 50% of youth group meetings and we're able to go all the way between $250 all the way up to $300, that means that you write a $200 check back near the middle of the summer to pay for their final spot. So we're trying to keep that cost for y'all at or below $300, but that is only going to be available to those who attend over 50% of youth group meetings, and we are keeping attendance as we have in the past. So just wanted to let y'all know that. For those of y'all that do get those spots, do have them locked in, have paid your deposits, at the beginning of February, I'll go ahead and start sending out those pesky Snowbird links that sign you up with Snowbird and do all the insurance and all that stuff. I think that's everything. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to me and let me know. I'll be reaching out to some of y'all specifically, just trying to make sure that everybody can get spots. And I promise I'm doing everything I can to make that happen for everybody. But just wanted to hop on here and let you know that this is how it's gone every year, but just wanted to vocalize that to you so that there's no confusion. Thanks.